And welcome to the Otaku Gen X Show. I'm Thergwin, your host, the Otaku Gen Xer. Imagine that, I named the show after me. Hey, have you been enjoying my content? If so, please comment below. I would love to know. Now, on today's episode, we are going to be covering 5 anime that deal with working in labor because I'm releasing this on Labor Day. So, sit back, get ready to learn about some anime that deals with working. First, we're going to get one that's on Netflix, because I like sharing things that are on Netflix. Though, I am not sponsored by Netflix. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Nobody's paying for this but me. Okay, we're talking about Cells at Work. Cells at Work is on Netflix, and it covers your body. All the little tiny cells are animated as animated anime characters. You have the red blood cell, the white blood cell, the platelets, and the macrophages, and germs, and the normal cells, and the lungs, and the heart. And wow, you can learn so much from this anime. I even recommend that, they use it in schools because it has so many educational things in it. But you know what the most important thing about this anime is? It stars my favorite English voice actress, Cherami Leigh. I apologize. I've never really heard her name pronounced. But, she voices other characters are like Asuna and Lucy and yeah. So anyway, Cells at Work, it's on Netflix. Learn about the human body and how it is working every day for you on this Labor Day. The next anime is a Netflix exclusive. It's called Violet Evergarden. Now, it follows Violet. Violet's a girl that was captured during wartime in this world where she was then trained to be used as a weapon. She is such an incredible character. She got injured, and then they replaced her arms and her limbs with mechanical ones, and the war was over, and she's still trying to find her captain. Nobody's telling her where her captain is. All of us viewers suspect that possibly the captain's dead, but we don't know for sure. That might be a future episode with special. But anyway, she becomes an auto memories doll. Basically, she types on the typewriter every single day letters for people that don't know how to write, so they can send letters to people of importance. And each episode covers her growth as she's trying to figure out what human emotions are. Violet Evergarden has some of the most beautiful music and animation you'll see in anime. Netflix spared no expense in giving the studio the money they needed to make an incredible anime about somebody working through everything in life, as well as working by typing. Well, now, as we move on to our next anime, we move out of the realm of Netflix and into a realm that some of you may not be familiar with if you've just been watching my series because you have Netflix or Hulu or whatnot. We're going to dive into the world of Crunchyroll. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers hate Crunchyroll and their business model and things like that. I'm not one of those guys. I like Crunchyroll. I've supported them for numerous years because, believe it or not, I am a straight and narrow arrow. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And I like to do things legally. Now, you can watch practically everything on the dark web or the internet or, pirating sites, but they've recently taken some of those down. But I'm rambling on. We're talking about 3 anime that you're going to be able to find on Crunchyroll. You might find them on a few other legal sites. I didn't look into it. But this first one is called New Game. And New Game follows Aoba, or I can't pronounce her name right, Aoba Tsukakaze, who just graduated from high school and wanted to go into game design. So she gets hired in at this gaming company to design 3D characters, and you follow her growth. And this anime covers, if you've ever wondered how games are made in Japan, it covers that process, and it does a very good job. There's 2 seasons of it. It is on Crunchyroll. It is licensed by Crunchyroll in the United States. So, again, check it out. You can watch it on Crunchyroll with commercials for free, or you can subscribe to Crunchyroll, not a sponsor, and get it without commercials and things like that. Typically Crunchyroll and VRV, which is the company that owns Crunchyroll, and you can also, stream Crunchyroll on HBO Max. So check for it on HBO Max. You might be able to watch it there if you have HBO Max. But New Game, it's adorable, and it covers learning about the gaming industry. I learned so much about the Japanese gaming industry. And the thing is, I am so jealous of the people in Japan because there's actually a new game, PS4 game, that I would love to play. We're getting now to our 4th anime, and our 4th anime is Working, or Waganari. And again, this anime is on Crunchyroll. You might find it on a few others. It's licensed by NIS America. It is, an excellent anime that covers Sota Takanashi. And Soka Takanashi is a high schooler that happens to start working at Waganari, which is kind of like a Denny's. It's, you go in, you get your food and your coffee and your drinks, and it covers the crazy staff, from the useless manager to the assistant manager that adores the useless manager and carries a katana around. Yes, she carries a katana around. To the very shy girl that's terrified of boys that always punches our lead character, to the very short girl that's adorable. I forget her name, but the other cool thing, I'm just going to show a quick clip right here of it. It's featured in one of my favorite series, Sword Art Online. And Sword Art Online, Ordinal Scale movie. That is licensed by Aniplex of America. So again, check out Waganari Working. It covers, what's it like to work at a Denny's over in Japan, essentially. Again, Denny's is not a sponsor. Our final anime this Labor Day is Servant Service. This covers Lucy, who works at the Secretary of State Civil Service Office of Japan in a make-believe city and whatnot. This anime is licensed by Aniplex of America, and again, you can watch it on Crunchyroll. But what's so great about Lucy is she has this little cowlick on her head that's called an ahage. that is like a radar, and it flips, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, all around when, depending on her mood, and it's so funny. What's so great about Lucy is she joined the very, distinguished career of being a civil servant because her parents named her Lucy Kimiko Aki Ari Shiori Rini Yashio Chahiko Ayane Famuka Chatusi Sane Miko Icha Yukina Reine Ere I Tamako Chikai Amelia Julia Suzuki Arena Chise Yumika Natsiku Ranama Riko Setsuru Chihiko Azume Marino Hideko Chaika Misaki Naomi Campbell, and it goes on and on and on. And the civil servant didn't talk the parents out of the super long name, and she got picked on. So she joined to find out who that was. And I'm not going to tell you because it's a plot spoiler or whatnot. But, this is probably one of my favorite slice of life dealing with the working class. It's an anime that isn't stuck with high schoolers. It's people that have already completed college and are working out there in real life. So, again, service, it is a blast and worth your watch. Also has some romance in there and a few other cute things, but it's definitely a cute comedy. So, that brings us to the end of this episode. On Labor Day, what are you gonna watch? Comment below and let me know. Also, did you grill something today? Did you make hamburgers, chicken? I think we're gonna grill teriyaki chicken for dinner tonight. Teriyaki chicken on the grill. Got a really good recipe for it. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, like it, leave a comment to let me know how I'm doing, because that's the only way I'm going to improve. So, I'm Theraguin, the Otaku Gen Xer, wishing you a happy Labor Day. Be yourself.